go. Two of the top four seeds we began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Listen to Bon Temps Brulee. We are ready for what the Good Times roll in New Orleans tonight, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he started short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Handed off, going absolutely nowhere for a loss of the play.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Back to throw. It's Williams. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking to scramble. Caught over the middle. It's Marshall. Now here he goes. At the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Dogs. They strike first in this national title bout. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
Bringing it out, it's Adams. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Throwing here to start the drive. It's an out route. The catch made. He saw it, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. The quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And now the first play of this drive will begin at the 36. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. A gain of 2 yards, and now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
To throw, it's Williams. With the catch, it's Haynes. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete as good as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. The Dogs will have to kick it away when the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive. They started at 28. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Direct snap to the back. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but still early in this game, never abort this running game. You keep working, it's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually...
Looking for a man deep on the right side. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
The Tigers line up with a first and goal. It's an option look. Touchdown, Tigers, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. The back's got it. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
What a Great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Here's the second down play. Quick pass, the catch is made. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down play coming up. Looking downfield. It's Williams. Caught by the receiver. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Dogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. They'll try to run for the first down. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score tie.
And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That's caught. It's White. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this third and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Grab down the middle. It's White. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much...
Headed for the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Who says he needed explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And the kickoff will be returned. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the returner is brought down. First play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. And there's the handoff. He's got the first and still going. Breaks into the clear. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down in great scoring position.
And that is a running back's career. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. They finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football. Everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
Dogs looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. So the offense clicking now for building a lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is showing up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. And he steps out of bounds, but that's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Keeping it on the ground here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. Across the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Dogs. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
And the point after is good. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Adams. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. First down. Looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made after a big game.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Oh, they
Trap him for a sack. A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The sack sets up second down. Quick throw to the left. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Because anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
The pass rush closing in. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
McGovern seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Looking downfield, it's Williams. Close to the tight end. What a catch! They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Of course, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Returner choosing to field this one. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Georgia, 35, Clemson, 7.
Will kick it away and get us going in the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move now. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Boy, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense. The adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Trying to create here on the move. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Really love what this defense is doing today. They're doing a nice job of taking away any success on early downs, and then it allows their defensive ends and pass rushers to get after the quarterback when they get him to 3rd and long.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking deep down the right side. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on 4th down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go
Pointer in the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Georgia. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Adams. And he's brought down at the 16. Looking better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. They'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short of the scramble.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Completion makes it 2nd and short. It's a run. Running back's got it. Brought down, but he's past the line to gain.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you what, man. This defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that
throw. 2nd down. Looking to throw it. Finds his man. It's Johnson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. The pocket breaking down. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
So here they come on 4th and long. Giving up that sack earlier has made this a huge challenge. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Handoff to the single back. We've seen you able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
That gain makes it 2nd and medium. Using his legs, it's Marshall. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. 1st down in the red zone.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got them to 3rd down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the 1st down and keep working clock.
Dropping back, it's Williams. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it in the 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter away from crowning a national champion this college football season. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Motion now from the tight end. Ball handed off. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch made over the middle. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
He missed it. Off target that time. A misfire there, but this has been a thoroughly dominating performance.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It tests the middle, but gets stopped. That run goes nowhere.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in a game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Dropping back, it's Williams. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line. The Dogs come to the line in a hurry up. Defensive backs up to the line, showing press. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And the running play gets stopped. They're going to mark him right at the 1. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down. Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation.
Chris, I really like this call. I know it doesn't work out, but just trying to catch the defense napping, trying to get the ball to the edge as quickly.
Touchdown, Dogs. Add 6 more points to the total. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Looking for a receiver. And he grabs it for the 2-point try to build this lead even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Send the back in motion. And it's a direct snap. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's going to get swarmed. The defense all over that Wildcat look. Didn't work at all. That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. They'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. And they'll make an adjustment before this important play.
Georgia.
All right, so here's do or die. 4th and long inside their own 5. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's running out of time here. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Well, this decision clearly backfires on this offense. Backed up inside their own 10-yard line, and you go for it? I mean, I get being aggressive, but that's just not smart football.
Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time where we've seen a back have this kind of dominating performance in a national championship game? I mean, it's been some time. This guy's running hard and just so much fun to watch.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. They safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This has been a monumental mismatch. A beatdown for the ages. It's almost over, thankfully. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Clemson now operating in the red zone.
The offense with a big opportunity in the red zone.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Pass caught, can he get in? And he's in! Touchdown, Clemson!
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Point conversion is no good. That keeps the score. Georgia, 57.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. After a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36.
1st and 10.
And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. Scanning the field. It's Williams. Looking deep downfield to the left. Wide open downfield. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions.